Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Big Show RacerVersary. I know that's a RacerVersary. This is the one-year anniversary of the Big Show right here on 10-4 Broadcasting. We got 100 laps to you coming from Michigan International Speedway. And Will, tonight's going to be kind of a different race than what you've been calling lately. We've been calling a Super Speedway series, but tonight we're here at Michigan International Speedway in the next gen cars. So kind of get a preview of the 2022 NASCAR season here tonight.
Hey, I'm excited, Tim. I mean, if it's any more exciting as the speedway races we've done, we're in for a treat. I know tonight we got a little bit of a different format. We got those 4 stages rocking tonight, but each driver does get paid out after each stage win. So lots of win in each stage and definitely a lot to win for the winner tonight. That's for sure, Tim.
And right now we're looking at qualifying. Right now, Timothy Pope in the 728 is your leader right now with a 39.93. And Dustin Really with a 39.95 right there, right behind him. These guys are very competitive. We've called quite a few of their races, and we're glad to be here again tonight.
Oh, yeah, Tim. Especially with a lot on the line, that winner's going to walk away with a $50 cash prize tonight. I mean, what else can you ask for? In this big show race, we're taking home that big money tonight, Tim.
Yeah, so let's break it down for everybody watching at home. They're going to have 4 stages. Stage 1, a caution will come out at the start of lap 25, and that will declare the winner of that stage, and that winner is going to take home $25. Stage 2 will also end with a caution at the start of lap 50. There's another $25. Stage 3 will end in the same way at lap 75, another $25. Stage 4, the winner's going to take home $50 because they're going to be the official race winner here tonight at Michigan International Speedway. But it doesn't stop there because 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th also receive $15 each. So you place in that, you win a stage, you place in the top 5, you're taking home some cash tonight.
Hey, it's not as easy as you make it sound, though, Tim. As we talked about, it's a little bit different format tonight, though. I know tonight the boys are only going to get 4 sets of tires. Of course, they're going to get the set they're going to rock with to start, but only 4 sets of tires throughout the entire race. There's only going to be 1 caution per stage, too. So you make it a little easy to take home that cash, but I don't think it's as easy as you make it sound, though, Tim.
I am not going to say that it's easy by any means because I have not actually driven the next-gen cars in iRacing yet. I spend so much time calling races that I kind of forget the race. So one of these days I'm going to go out there and see how this bad boy handles. But I'll tell you, what is so unique about this series is Ray Garcia. He literally makes the chassis for these cars, the Fords, the Chevys, the Toyotas, and he makes them run so identical that this field is so good together. Like I can't tell you how good these guys are in this series. But tonight I can guarantee you they're going to put on a good show for you guys.
Oh, I could hear the excitement in Ray's voice before the broadcast while we were talking. The excitement in his voice, the speed that they're going to run tonight. We asked him, Ray, do you get any sleep? He said, sometimes. So we only know the detail and the excitement that he puts into each of these cars tonight. So we're definitely in for a showdown and a shootout. Definitely, Tim.
And it looks like so we got about 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, about 36 drivers here tonight in this field. It's going to be a packed house. Still Timothy Pope on the pole right now. Scott Pazza is in 2nd with Dustin Really in 3rd. And actually 2nd and 3rd got the same lap time, 39.95 right there. So these guys are very close. Actually, if we look at the intervals, I'll see if I can't pull those up for everybody. Well, it won't let me show intervals. That's cool. But on my screen, the intervals are so close. Back to second place, 0.02. Back to third, 0.02. Back to fourth, 0.04, 0.05, 0.07, 0.09. So these guys are all really good. All the way back down to 27th, who has qualified, only 0.61 off of the pole setter right now.
I'm back live with you. I'm back live with you guys.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray, how's it going?
Good. Just finished qualing. Came in P9 so far with a 40 flat. A couple tenths off the leaders, but still top 10.
That's top 10, though. That's all right. I mean, as long as you finish top 5, you still get paid at the end. So, gain a few positions there, you'll be all right.
Yeah, it's a race of patience. So, starting in the top 10 gives me a chance to stay with the leaders, let the race stretch out single file, and hopefully avoid some of the extra movement that's at the back as the guys in back try to get to the front. You got more action back there than at the front. The guys in the front are a little more patient, with what they're doing. The guys in the back are kind of more in a hurry to get to the front. But I'm happy with the top 10 for now. Let's see how the rest of quali goes. We still have about 8 drivers still to quali.
Now, we were just talking about the close intervals between qualifying. Is this something to do with the chassis you build, about how close you build each car, about how fair it is each race, about how these cars can run, how close to each other? It kind of just comes down to driver skill there.
Yes, when I set up the chassis, I spent a lot of time in detail with time and making sure that each car is individually tested and qualifies at the same speeds. So when you look at the top 5, for example, I see a Toyota, 2 Fords, a Chevy, and another Ford and another Chevy. So it's a pretty good mix. You know, you don't have one make dominating the track at any given point. They're all pretty equal.
Oh, man. Well, I'm definitely excited. What are you looking for in this first 25 laps here?
First 25 laps, I'm looking to run the high line, take care of my tires, keep them cool, don't burn them up. And that way, in the last 5 laps, I can use the tires, get to the bottom, maybe take a position or two. If I can keep the top 10, maybe work my way to top 5. My goal at the end of the first stage is to get into that top 5 and go into that second stage at the front and staying at the front the rest of the way.
Oh, man, right. As we were just talking there, we got a new pole sitter on the top there.
Let's see who that is. I didn't see it. Oh, Dion. No, who is it? Oh,
Greg
Blazin. Yes, one of my drivers. Yeah, one of my big show drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Greg, we've been practicing all week.
Yeah.
He's been working on his qualing. Knocks the legend off of pole. That's rare.
He's ready to rock. We put that Ford on the top.
Yeah, there you go. And we were just talking about that, right? Just knocked a Toyota off.
Actually, taking us back to see the replay of that qualifying attempt. As you can see him coming off a pit road here. Just took it over by 0.01 of a second over Timothy Pope.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about that driver skill tonight, I believe. I mean, I love the way you built these chassis, Ray, because it just all comes down to driver skill. There's no bumping, running. There's no my car is faster than your car, or anything like that. It just comes down to you hold your line, and we'll see who crosses the finish line first. I love it.
Right. So if you can, Greg is on Discord. He's up in race control. If you want to pull him down, interview him about his pole as soon as it locks down. He's one of our Big Show drivers, longtime veteran of the Big Show. And Tim Pope is also a Big Show driver, but he also races for VGL now. Scott Patza is a Big Show driver. Dustin is VGL. Jeremiah Burke is VGL. Michael Adamson is VGL. Jess is VGL. Kelly's at VGL. And then Jamie Shaw, myself are Big Show drivers, and then most of those remaining at the back are all Big Show drivers.
So what is the difference here between the VGL drivers and the Big Show drivers?
Well, the Big Show, this race is, we call it our RacerVersary because it's our 1-year anniversary. The Big Show was technically in August, but with the pandemic and stuff, we delayed it. But we wanted to end the year with a special race to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of creating this pandemic league that started this all. And some of the guys who raced during the week, they started what they call Vigilante Racing League, the VGL. and they race cash races during the week.
Nice.
So they run their own series over there. So
Awesome.
it's starting to grow. Their series is starting to grow, and it's a good opportunity for them to get their name out there tonight in the broadcast.
Yeah, we did just watch that pole setting lap as we wait for qualifying to end and get these drivers all gridded up.
Yeah, we still see that we're having some guys with connection issues. Eric Davis is just timed out, so I'm not sure if he's going to come back and make it. There's only 2 minutes left. But tonight we had a few guys. Sylvan was having some connection issues with packet loss during practice, so hopefully we can get them stabilized. But right now it looks like we're only losing the 71. We'll see if he comes back.
Right now, Chris Hedge is on the track doing his qualifying attempt right now. Just put down a 40.32 on his first lap.
Yeah, at a 40.32, he's going to increase about 2.5 tenths on his second if he runs the same line. So he'll come in right about, I'm going to say he's going to come in at a 40.808. Unless he picks up some incredible speed on that back straightaway.
Watching these runs here in qualifying here, and you were kind of running through the field, kind of letting us know about a few drivers to keep our eye on, but there was one that kind of got us a little extra excited here before the broadcast. There was a name that you threw out at us, and then you mentioned how old they were, and we all got a little excited about who's racing tonight, if you wanted to mention who that is.
Yes, and let me check the roster. I don't see him.
Yeah, I didn't see him in the roster. Yeah.
No, he's in. He's in the number 1, Joseph.
Oh,
Martin.
I see him. Yes.
Joe Martin. So Joseph, he's qualied in P32 with a 40.238. Joseph is one of our youngest drivers. He's only 9 years old. 9 years old, but he's a heck of a driver. This kid can put that car anywhere at 9 years old. He can race with the best of them. All right, gentlemen, I got to get back to race. I got to go back to race control, but pull me down if you need me later. But I'll catch up with you guys. Thank you for the broadcast. Let's have a clean race.
Yep. Good luck, Ray.
Yes, sir. Good luck, Ray.
Thanks, guys.
Man, this is Ray gets me so pumped up for these races. I'm telling you, because I know he puts so much time into. It almost, to be honest with you, it reminds me a lot of what's the series, the IROC series, back when they would bring in drivers from different series and they'd all race together, almost like the SRX that they've got going on now with Tony Stewart. But man, everybody, good luck trying to get around some of these guys when you're all running the same speed.
And that's one of the things we talked about. I'm excited to see what kind of lines that the boys run tonight, to see, these lap times being so close, what lines are going to choose, who's going to run high, who's going to run low. We talked about tires before this broadcast. I think we're in for a treat tonight, Tim. I'm really excited about how this race can turn out.
I am going to try to pull down our pole sitter here. Hey, Greg, it's Tim and Will up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Greg, so you're able to pull off the pole here tonight at Michigan. How is that going to set you up for the outcome of this race?
I'm kind of listening to Ray at the same time talking to you, so I didn't quite get that.
Just how does qualifying on the pole here tonight set you up for the rest of the night?
Well, I just need to stay up here, and it'll set me up for each stage. So I'm just trying to stay up here and save my tires, not overcook my tires, and hopefully that'll work. That'll help.
And about how much practice have you done for tonight's race?
Not a lot. I just had a couple hours. We practiced earlier, and I tried something different because I wasn't running really good qualifying laps. So I ran the bottom, and Ray had a great setup, and I just hit it right. So
awesome. Well, good luck tonight as you try to go win some money.
All right, thanks. And shout out to Ray for putting these races on. He does an awesome job, and we really, really appreciate it. We don't tell him enough, so thanks to Ray.
Yes, thanks, Ray, so much. All right, thanks, Greg. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That was Greg Blason, your pole sitter here tonight as the guys are getting ready to pull off pit road.
And Tim, as long as he stays out for 25 laps, he can cash in. He gets $15 for stage one. He gets 25. Is it 25 or 15?
25.
No,
for,
I know. 25 for a stage win, Tim. Oh
yes.
man.
Yeah.
As long as he stays out for those 25 laps, he can get some money tonight. Just hold Pope off there for 25 laps. He can cash in.
And that, I'm going to tell you right now, good luck holding off Timothy Pope. And I mean, I should have sent you a previous race with these guys because Timothy Pope just lays it down, and he does it so well. I mean, the man just knows how to drive.
Of course, we do our pre-broadcast meeting with Ray, and we asked him any favorites in the race tonight. And the first name that came out with the 753, Timothy Pope. He's got 2 wins already. So
728.
There's a favorite in tonight's race. 728.
Yeah.
So it's all right. I mean, I think we're gonna be calling his number a lot tonight, so I'll definitely get it down. So we'll see if Pope can stay out in front.
It looks like these drivers are getting up here and getting together. So we're coming down to the green flag. Pace car lights are off. And Greg is going to want to get a great start here. Oh, and he checks up a little bit. And Timothy's right there. Oh, and there's somebody gets into the back of somebody there on that start. That was a big check up there.
Oh, clean in the front though, Tim. Running that nice clean lap to start the front.
3 wide for second place.
The inside there. Coming out of the corner here.
And that was Jeremiah making a big power move on the inside. But look at Timothy Pope coming back on that outside lane. Greg comes up in front of him.
And that 35, he's still holding it down in the front though, Tim. He's still holding Pope off there. Coming into 3 and 4 here.
And you see these guys, they like that middle to high line in these cars, especially when you have the big draft like that, because you see them kind of come down to the bottom and they want to stay in that draft. You're going to see this a lot tonight where these drivers want to stay behind the one in front of them just to not lose their position and to keep the momentum going.
And that was one of the things I was interested about, Tim, is to see what lines that these boys would be running tonight, especially with the chassis set up so identical to one another. I wanted to see which lines they picked to gain the most speed around the track.
Got a battle back here. Oh, the 4 gets into the wall. Diane Jones. Oh, big
Very
stack
slight,
up
though,
here.
Very slight.
3, 4 wide as these guys try to maneuver through, get up here and win some cash tonight.
And the way this is formatted, Tim, it's going to take a big wreck to get that caution to come out. So even if you do spin, you get a little loose, you lose a lot of track position, that caution may not come out for you. So,
But, you know, there is some strategy behind that if you really think about it, because you will get put back on the lead ladder. There's no damage here tonight. So that makes this race unique, as in, you know, you can get this race done. And actually, I think Timothy Pope just went around.
we just had a change at the top.
Well, actually, I'm missing. Where did Greg go? Greg fell all the way back to 6th. I thought there was a
stack up at the front. Big check up at the front, Tim.
Ooh, oh, there's some cars disappearing. That's
They were checking up at the lead there.
so our pole sitter now back to 8th.
Real tight on the backstretch there.
3 wide here. The 84 going to the inside. Jamie Shaw. And see, what's so interesting about this is you can get that run on the inside here, but you have to clear that car you're passing. Because if you don't, on that outside lane, that momentum is going to carry them through, and they're going to go right back around you as you see the 35 get around the 84 as well as the 90. And Ray Garcia is now going to pass him as well. So that is it's a cat and mouse game kind of, you know.
It really is, but we are kind of seeing a bit of a strategy kind of forming here early on, about 5 laps in. Kind of tandeming up, kind of getting that line together, kind of pushing one another. I've seen cars kind of drift down to the inside by themselves, kind of thinking they have a move, they have that speed, and once they get there, they have no speed, they have no help, kind of just stalls out, there's nowhere to go, and then they just follow right back in line. So we are seeing a little bit of that strategy kind of forming up here with the 6 to go in here, 6 laps in. But one of the things that Ray did mention is the tires. So you are running this high line right now, but you are putting a lot of stress on those tires to start it. So we'll see how these strategies kind of form out here later on in the race.
You know, and that's something else that's going to be really unique. A battle back here for 10th place. Man, 3-wide racing. This is great. Ricky Wittenberg in the middle of this. Woo! Really tight. One thing, you know, I was thinking about pit strategy. You know, what if, you know, you get involved in an accident that doesn't cause a caution? You're going to be put back on the lead lap for this race at some point. So who's to say, oh, a car pushes up there, the 75 is up in the air. We've got a big one back here.
Oh, big wreck. Big wreck in the middle of the pack there. No caution yet, though, Tim. We're still running.
None yet.
Here we go. The boys are still moving. How you doing? Keep it moving. No caution yet. Still clear.
Let's see. Woo! That was.
Oh, we're still racing, Tim.
That was
like
wild. That was.
Looks. I like it. Leaders are still clear. The leaders are clear. We're seeing Timothy Pope kind of lead them down the backstretch here again, and the wrecked cars are out of the way. So we're all clear. We're good to go.
So as I was going to say before that wreck happened, and we'll go back and take a look at that here in a minute, but, you know, a strategy that could play out is if, you know, like this situation where caution doesn't come out, possibly you could just go to the pits. You're going to go laps down anyways, but you're going to be brought back up to speed with these guys later on. So, I mean, you could gain position. Say they go in for pits, you don't. It could be a strategy where you stay out. Your tires are going to be older, but you're going to gain all those spots back. So there's a lot of things that could go on here tonight.
I do like where your head's at, Tim, because in that strategy that you talk about, if you stay out with only a few laps to go, you get that stage win. That's money in your pocket. You may not win the race per se, but you can get that money. You know, so that's one strategy that keep in your back pocket. That's for sure.
$25 is $25.
Hey, especially with Christmas and the holidays right around the corner. I mean, you can't beat that.
Hey, I hear Target and Walmart has a lot of $25 games right now. So.
Hey. Best way to do it. And we do have a caution out, Tim, our first caution.
Oh, we do have a caution. I wonder what I must have missed what happened. I'm going through, for some reason, my iRacing is freaking out. It's not showing me all the drivers at one point. So I'm trying to fix that and see what's going on.
And it does bring an end to a pretty exciting stage there with Pope out front. There's some really good racing there.
Let's see. I'm going to go back and see if I can't see. Yeah, it doesn't show me what brought out the caution. It just takes me right back to where we were. It shows me the yellow flag on my screen. It shows me when things happen. But for some reason, this incident is taking me back to this. So, but while we're under caution, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, you know what? It doesn't even show me that wreck. Something could be going on with my timing scoreboard, so I do apologize to everybody about that. But we are under caution. Timothy Pope is your leader here tonight. And I want to give a huge shout-out to Timothy Pope. Racers for Christ. I love this paint job. It reminds me a lot of... oh, man. My brain is not letting me think right now. The driver who would drive the Jesus car in NASCAR, Morgan Shepherd. There we go. It reminds me of that situation. I love that car. Shout out to Tim for running that car. just a beautiful car right there. And all these guys, great paint jobs all around. I mean, look at Dustin's.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice paint job. And Jeremiah, and you
This
notice,
is the segment we call check out the paint scheme.
yeah. That was something I was going to ask you if you noticed. A lot of these drivers are running with the number in the front panel right there next to the tire, because NASCAR this year or next year is going to be bringing the number forward. So a lot of these guys on their paint jobs have went ahead and done that, and I love that. I got a quick question for you. Do you think I was looking at Ray's paint job for Outback Steakhouse? Do you think he loves Outback Steakhouse? This is a nice paint job. I think Kevin Harvick needs to reach out to him and put this baby on the car. That's a nice paint job.
I mean, a blooming onion's a blooming onion. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I mean, Outback does keep it coming, and they do have the big pint beers there as well. So,
Hey.
I mean, you can't go wrong in Outback.
Look, Ray got it right there on the tail. I see a blooming onion. It's kind of making me hungry. I'm not going to lie.
He needs to reach out and say, hey, I'm running these races here, throw me some coupons or something.
Let's see. Where is Joseph Martin? We were talking about him in the start of the broadcast. In that, he's in that. Well, it says 22, but his car number is the number 1 car. But he is driving a special paint scheme there in that 22 NASCAR scheme. That's a nice paint job. But he is 9 years old. And so far right now, he's up 12 spots since the drop of the green flag. He is the second biggest mover of the race right now. First biggest mover is right in front of him in that number 98. Actually, right next to him, 98. This row right here, the 98 and that 22 NASCAR car, they are the biggest movers of the race right now. Heath is up 14 spots in that number 98, and Joseph is up 12 spots in that number 1, technically, car.
He said, hold on, let me get my homework done real quick. I got to beat these men on the highway real quick.
Yeah.
He came out here. He is moving and grooving 13 laps into this race. I am excited for him. Let's go. Let's show these boys how it's done, Joseph.
13 laps in, halfway through this stage. And we're going to ride on board with Heath as they take the green flag here back on this restart. Because I just kind of want to see how these guys maneuver and get to where they want to go. So that was the one caution. No more cautions the rest of this segment. So whatever happens, happens. Something happened to Joseph. He was on the outside of Heath. Not anymore. Look at this. 3-4 wide. We're going to have to back out of this. Oh, gets in the back of him. This is wild right here.
Our green. We are rocking. Here we go, Tim.
Oh!
On the lead there. Burke in second. Ooh, big wreck on the backstretch, but no more cautions, Tim. We're rocking and rolling. I like it, though.
Trying to stick with it. That was the 93 of Matt Hummel.
On the lead.
And now back up front. Let's try to. Timothy Pope, still your leader.
Timothy Pope leading him around the flag there.
And our pole sitter back up to 4th. He's making his way back up there. Oh, and another wreck.
It's still moving though, Tim.
It is.
We keep it grooving. There is no more yellows. This is a 10-lap shootout.
I know the camera's all over the place. I apologize, everybody. Trying to keep everybody updated what's going on.
Hey, I think Pope's running away with it, though, at the front there.
Right now, he's got Jeremiah Burke.
Oh, we're seeing a little move there. We're seeing Burke trying to move to the inside there. I am seeing big runs coming off 3 and 4 there. Almost like the drivers that almost have to check up a little bit coming around this corner. They get so much speed, but as I talked about there earlier in the race, once you get that amount of speed, though, and you try to make those moves, and you get to that middle lane, you get left out by yourself. There's nowhere to go, so you almost have to shuffle right back in behind the guy you have to check up on.
And we're riding on board right now with Mike Adamson in third place right now. We can see the run that he gets. You can see it right here. He's up on the bumper. He could dive down, but he doesn't want to do that just because he knows that he's not going to be able to complete that pass, much less have anyone go with him. So,
but there is so much speed, and that was one of the things that Ray had mentioned to us for the broadcast. There's a lot of speed in these cars. You're seeing the drivers kind of respect the speed a little bit, knowing that if they get out by themselves, they might not have enough speed to get past the guy in front of them.
And these guys run a single file up here. We'll go back and we'll take a quick peek at Diane Jones in that number 4. This is the second pack of drivers that are just trying to set themselves up for the rest of this race. Each position they pick off is an improvement for the next stage.
Why not? I mean, if you just get up there, spots. I was looking, actually, we were talking before the broadcast. 2nd through 5th, you're going to pay $15 each at the end. So you keep it moving, you keep it grooving, you finish in that top 5, you can walk out with a little bit of cash.
Hey, that's a whole month of iRacing right there.
Hey, there you go. A little bit of Saturday night spending money.
And Joseph Martin back up here. Right there on that outside lane, right behind Heath. Now up 18 positions since the drop of this green flag.
Let's go. Let's do it.
9 years old. I think I was playing NASCAR 99 when I was 9 years old. No, I would have been.
I definitely would not have an iRacing wheel and account at 9 years old.
Me neither.
He is showing us.
Oh, and there goes Heath into the outside. Big wreck.
Another big wreck. Hey, everybody's clean though.
Everybody kind of saved it.
I love it, Tim. We got about 5 to go in this stage here. We're seeing a big race in here at the top.
Wow. All right, back up front.
I like this. I love the 1 caution per stage, Tim. I like it because on some of these wrecks, only 2 cars, 1 car wreck, and the rest of the field aren't really affected at all. So you just keep racing. And the way these cars stick to one another, I mean, it's not going to be like the restriction plate where you're going to have cars separating. These cars are going to stick. So I love it. It's exciting.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. I wasn't paying attention to the YouTube chat, but I should have been because we got people over there cheering. We got Heath's got a big old fan base in the in the chat. Pope's got a fan base. I mean, Martin's got a fan base. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight.
Shout out Heath Rutherford. Just shouting out some of these comments here. It's exciting. Thank you all for tuning in. We're at 22 laps here into the first stage. We got 3 laps to go in this stage here. We got Pope. He has about led this wire to wire here in this first stage. He said, I'm coming out to play here. He's got 2 wins. He said, I'm getting that money tonight.
I'm wondering.
He's coming around the corner. He's gonna cash in.
I'm wondering if, when do you make your move? You're the 2nd place guy, 3rd place guy. When do you say, all right, let's do this?
It's got to happen quick, Tim. I'm thinking either within the next lap or 2, you got to start getting a little bit more aggressive on the wheel. Got to start getting a little bit more sweaty in the palms. You got to start making that move. Unfortunately, though, you go for one of those moves and you don't build up enough speed, you get left out by your own. That leader is going to have even more speed coming around the corner and probably just leave in his dust to win that stage. So we'll see here coming around 3 and 4 on the lap 23 here with about 2 to go on the stage. We'll see what happens.
In a track like Michigan, it's much different than Talladega, Daytona, where you can have a whole bunch of people helping you out. But here, I mean, you know, second place dove down. See, third kind of looks like he wants to go. It's almost like his cue.
We got a lot to race for here. We got one to go here. This is it for this stage. And Pope, he is just keeping it out front. It looks just.
And you see,
looks like
just that tiny move that the 51 made. Look at the 84.
He's coming. There's a lot of speed coming off there.
Jamie Shaw.
A lot of runs. I'm excited.
Up to fourth.
And
wow.
Looks like Pope takes the stage with.
Oh, and there's a wreck.
Congratulations.
Yellow flag is out. Pope is going to bring it home.
Pope on the stage win. Congratulations on that win.
Shout out to Jamie Shaw on that power move. What a move.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's a lot of speed in these cars tonight. I saw a lot of checking up there early in the race. These guys kind of know what they have, but it just looks like Timothy Pope. He knows how to control that speed tonight, and he about let that wire to wire to take that stage victory. And that was a smooth $25 for Timothy Pope.
How much you think he's going to win tonight in total?
Hey, the way he ran that first stage, I just don't see anybody, like you said, that little tiny move there, and they waited, in my opinion, they may have waited too long to try to make a move, and everybody got tied up, and he just kept it cool as a cucumber and just took that stage victory, so congrats Timothy Pope. I think we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight there, too.
Let's see if we can't bring Pope down. There we go. Hey, Timothy, it's Tim and Will up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, you sound as calm as your car looked that whole segment. Just, I mean, you don't seem like you're worried at all.
Nah, we got a few VRL guys here working together, so we're trying to make a show in here.
I do want to say I love your paint job. I love it.
Thank you.
Now you won the first stage. Kind of what do you got to prepare for the next stage? Like, is there anything you could do different, or you just kind of stay on the same path till somebody's able to challenge you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run like this, I guess, to get closer to the end, see what happens.
Awesome. Well, good luck tonight, Timothy.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Timothy Pope, your stage 1 winner. Everybody coming down pit road right now. They're going to need those 4 fresh ones.
Tim, he sounds incredibly calm in that car. I know it's wintertime for a lot of us. I'm down here in Florida, so I can't really tell.
You don't know what wintertime is.
But he's keeping it pretty ice cold in that car. It seems like he is just having a nice drive. So we'll see if Pope, and he is coming in as the favorite. So he's kind of acting, he didn't want to show it there in the interview, but he's driving like it. That's for sure.
I'm trying to see. Looks like somebody stayed out. 34 car, Chris Hedge. Like I said, remember what I talked about? If you got in an accident, go into the pits, come out, and be at the front. Here it is. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, Tim,
Chris has not pitted, so I take that back. We'll see how this goes. I don't know what a fuel run is here, but Ray told us about lap 19.
He has a train coming behind him, Tim. I do not see him holding that very long.
Yeah,
You got those guys coming with a lot of speed. I just don't see it holding down. And that was one of the things we talked to Ray about is tires. So I just don't think without making those pit stops, he's going to hold it down for too long. We got another 25-lap shootout here. And again, only 1 caution. So
now I'm not sure.
We'll see that.
Looking at pit road situations, Jamie Shaw, for some reason, all the way back to 16th place. Not sure if there was a penalty of some sort, but 58 seconds on pit road. It doesn't show me black flag, so I don't know what could have happened. Possibly speeding down pit road, or could have missed the pit box as well. So, unfortunately, Jamie Shaw making that huge power move back to 16th right now. But looking at the rest of these guys, Ricky Wittenberg in that 55 up to 7th place. Chandler Paul in that number 2 up to 8th place, up 13 spots. And our boy Joseph Martin back there in that 22 NASCAR car, he's up 19 spots, our biggest mover of the race still.
Actually seeing one of those sleepers coming into the race here, that Whelan McConnell there, number 75, up to 9th place into the second stage here. So he's one of the sleepers. So we'll see if he can keep it in the top 10 there. Maybe get a stage win here and take home $25.
Yeah, everybody in the top 10 right now are all plus where they started, except for Timothy Pope. He's that's where he started, so it's broke even. But everybody else, like Chris Hedge, up 30 spots, Jeremiah up 2, Mike up 2, Rick up 8, Ray up 4, Ricky up 4, Chandler up 13, Waylon up 6, and Simon up 13. So, love that paint job, by the way, Simon. Reminds me of like an EDC concert. Man, so now that we've got one stage under our belts, I mean, how do you feel about the rest of this race?
Oh man, Tim, if the rest of this race was any indication of stage 1, I think we're all, us and the viewers, we're all in for a treat. The next 75 laps here. I know each stage is broken down to 25 laps, but I think with only one caution, what we saw in that first stage here, we saw a lot of open runs, a lot of crashes towards the middle of the pack, back of the pack there, but kind of figuring out what the strategy is going to be here, kind of running on that middle kind of high line there, kind of keeping the cars together. We are seeing a lot of speed, though. We are seeing a lot of runs from these cars. So those are just a few of the things I'm looking out for, just to see what are the moves going to be, who's going to get out in the lead, who's going to hold it down. We feel like if you get it on that clean air, you can just hold it down, kind of make it through the wrecks, feel like you can get a stage win.
Oh, something happened. Oh, it looks like the 34 lagged. Something happened there. Yeah, he's trying to come back up to the front. iRacing just has, you know, a couple of weird things going on. Sometimes the connections for some guys does some weird stuff.
He said, "Don't worry." I'm gonna get my lead back here.
Now this is gonna be interesting. We have one car who did not pit during that whole cycle. Your leader in the number 34, Chris Hedge, and you know, this maybe he's onto something. We're gonna see here right now in that number 34 Chevrolet. I mean, between his best lap and Timothy Pope's best lap, the difference is 0.08, so it's not much.
No, and that was one of the things we noticed in qualifying too, is that these cars were pretty much identical. It's going to come down to a lot of driver skill tonight. It's going to be how hard you're willing to grip that steering wheel, willing to get on it. I know I just watched a commercial for Bubba Wallace for Logitech. He talked about how he used to break controllers back in the day. I don't know if these boys are going to be gripping the controller that hard or the wheel is that hard tonight, but hopefully no controllers get broken or any wheels are on Christmas lists, but we'll see how exciting this gets here.
Hey, I've seen wheels give way in the middle of a corner. That's not pretty.
Hey, you grab the keyboard, you grab the mouse, whatever you gotta do with the first race.
Keep that Xbox controller handy.
That's it. Oh, I remember that's the original drift from back in the day.
Yeah.
You used to always have the sticks going to the left. So here we go, Tim. Let's start stage 2 with a bang. Coming up to the green flag here to start stage 2.
Chris Hedge starts with a great run. Let's see what's going to happen here. And that's actually going to help Jeremiah Burke on that inside lane, because he's going to have that draft. That's actually going to really help him. He might be able to get around. Yep, I seen that coming.
Big move to the inside. Big move. Big run. See, we talked about that, though. We're talking about these cars with a lot of speed. Ooh, big move to try to take the lead back over on the backstretch.
This is going to be an interesting battle to watch.
A lot of speed. We're not even
Oh, and there they go.
Into this next stage, we are running a lot of speed.
And just like that, a sitting duck.
Just like that, he got left by himself. No freshies, nothing. So unfortunately, he's getting filed back. And that's part of that strategy. You put it all on the table, and if you lose it all, you gotta walk from the table with your tail in between your legs. Unfortunately. So back to the leaders here. We got Burke and Pope racing it out. I feel like if they can tandem up, they can pull away from this pack here. I know the third position is trying to catch that draft off of Pope, but if they can, those three-headed monster there in the lead, if they can take off, they can take away that stage and just kind of have a three-car shootout.
And look at that, Waylon up, battling here for 5th position right now, trying to get around Chandler.
And look at McConnell up to 5th. Exactly.
Doing a great job on that inside
really
lane.
good racing here.
Oh, we got it. Oh!
Big wreck.
Oh,
on the
my
back
iRacing
there
is
on the
freaking out.
backstretch.
I have no idea what's happening. Oh,
Big wreck on the backstretch.
such a big
Wreck.
wreck that my entire iRacing looks
No
like it wants to
caution
crash.
yet, though, Tim. We're still racing, though. We'll see if that stays true. See if these cars can kind of move out of the way here of this wreck, and see what happens.
Oof.
Let's see. We're still racing, though. Still racing under green. Looks like Burke still got the lead. Hope in second. There we go. Nothing's changing with the lead, though. I like it. I love the one caution per stage, though. I love this.
I do apologize, everybody. No idea what my iRacing just did there. I've never seen that wreck was so massive that I guess my computer decided to have a heart attack. That took out a lot of good
It
people.
doesn't affect the lead, though. We got Burke and Pope racing up at the top, though. As long as it doesn't affect the lead, it's okay, Tim. I don't think the viewers will mind.
Want to go back and see. So it looks like Joseph Martin was involved in that. Ray was involved in that. Waylon was involved. Chris Hedge. A lot of guys. Jeff Napier. Dave Mayberry. Greg Blazin, who was your pole sitter, was in that, I believe. A lot of good guys was in that mess. Now we got new guys up here. Juan Marshall in that number 79, up 22 spots since the drop of the green flag. There's Jess Vaught right there in that number 33. Gonna take you through the field. Dustin.
The battle, though, Tim. I'm loving the battle up at the top between Burke and Pope. It's really intriguing to me to see who's gonna pull this out. It's gonna be the top dog tonight. I don't know who's gonna get it. Burke and Pope really seem like they got something going on up there at the top.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, and I believe they're both part of the VGL. Oh, yellow flag.
We are going to get that first caution.
First caution here. About, 10 laps, 11 laps in to this stage. But, I mean, that was a big, big wreck.
Right, exactly. Gives the boys a chance to kind of see what kind of damage they have, if anything. Actually, there's no damage, so it gives them a chance to kind of reset a little bit, refile up.
Yeah, because, I mean, look at...
if anybody has anything for Burke and Pope.
Right now, Joseph Martin, who was doing a fantastic night, all the way back to 35th. But I expect to see him making his way back up front. Woo! What a great start to this one. About 13 laps away from halfway.
So, Tim, you race iRacing. How do you feel about the format tonight? How do you feel about the one caution per stage and no damage, kind of like how they're running tonight?
You know, I have to say that, you know, a lot of people don't like stages. A lot of people don't like, you know, things like that. But I love them. I'll tell you why. I love stage racing because you have these races where, I mean, Michigan could be one of those races where it could just go green forever. I mean, it can happen. Wow, man, I'm sorry. My iRacing is really freaking out. I've never seen this before. Um, I'm hoping maybe I need to do a quick during the caution, do a quick reboot of my iRacing to maybe refresh things. I'm not sure, but I love stage racing because you're guaranteed at least 3 or 4 times to bring the field back together for an awesome restart. Um, I know a lot of people don't like it that way. You know, they like the old style of, you know, you just
Well,
go.
that was a heck of a wreck there.
Yes, it was. Are you still alive?
Oh man, yes
Yeah,
sir.
I'm still alive. Yeah, I worked my way to P6, and I was cool right there, just going to ride it out. And that guy in the bottom, I'm not sure if he took 2 tires during the pit stop or not, but he was real tight, came up and got me up against that wall.
And I'll say that the wreck was so bad it caused my iRacing to freak out.
Oh boy. So strategy now for me is to, this stage with 13 to go, maybe make up 5-6 spots and try to get to at least 20 P20 going into the third stage, and then from 30 I'll jump to 10, and then if I can make top 10 by that final stage, I'll have another shot at it. But so I got my work cut out for me now.
And we got Ray Garcia here, basically the architect of these rocket ships here. How you feeling about the speed of these cars so far, Ray?
The car's running exceptionally quick in the draft. If you've noticed, the lead pack, when we were up there, we gapped the second pack because we're staying single file where they're racing side by side. So smooth is fast. So if you stay in a straight line, you're going to be way quicker by 2-3 miles an hour versus the second pack, which is going 3 and 4 wide back there and getting into a lot of chaos.
We got Timothy Pope up there at the top, and Jeremiah Burke running 1-2. Seems like they got something going on. Do you think you got anything for him there at any of these stages runs?
Yeah, I'm going to try and catch up to my teammate. That's the 23, Greg Blazin. I got to get with him. We're going to work together. Some of the big show guys were on the radio. We're going to try and get single file. We're going to let these initial laps get going, and then we're going to start taking positions. But we're going to try and stay single file as long as we can. That's the fastest way around this track. Right around the third groove going up, just above the green driving line.
Nice.
Oh, I kind of noticing that a little bit already, Ray. I'm excited, man. We got 10 laps to go in this stage, too. We'll see who's going to take home that $25 here, the stage win. Maybe it's going to be Timothy Pope racking up $50 here.
Yeah, you never know. All right, I'm going to head to brace control. I'll catch up with you guys.
All right, good luck, Ray.
That was Ray Garcia, the architect. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to have to probably do a reset on my iRacing the next caution or at the end of this segment. Oh, going green. Things seem to... Oh, man. I'm so sorry, everybody watching at home. I'm not sure what is happening right now. I've never seen this before on my iRacing.
It's all right. Seems like it's working it out, too.
It looks like this is trying to do. Oh, man.
Work at the front here.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, a big wreck just happened. It's so bad. I don't even know.
Big wreck. Still green, though. We are still green.
Yeah. Looks like
keeping it going there.
Might have been a leader or two. I'm not sure.
Timothy Burke still leading him to the line, though.
Yep, Burke is your leader. Mike Adamson second.
I think one of the leaders was tangled up in that wreck.
I think so.
Action is so fast-paced and so quick, it is hard to keep up. We're getting into those replays for you, though, but we promise you, next caution, next break, we get in the action, we will definitely bring up which leader was tangled up in that action there. So it looks like Burke is still going to lead them with about 9 to go on this stage.
Let's see.
Actually, Pope, I am seeing Pope registered in that third position, so may have just been a little bit of a reshuffling there. Coming across the line, there we go. And Burke just holding it down the lead. We are seeing those big runs again. Just working it. Gonna see what's gonna happen here. From around 3 and 4 with about 7 to go in this stage. Once we cross that line, we're going to see Pope in the 3rd position, Adamson in the 2nd, Marshall in the 4th position, Rayo in the 5th. We got Kuehl in the 6th position, Shaw in the 7th, Schneider in the 8th position, Paz in the 9th position. 7 to go here.
I do apologize, everybody. I'm kind of quiet because I'm trying to see what could be the problem. I think I may
And
have
a big
fixed
run
it.
from Burke there. Going to keep the lead coming around 3 and 4, but we are seeing a little bit of speed building up here with about 7 to go. Burke's going to lead him back to the line. 6 to go in this stage. He said, Pope, you got your 25. I would like my 25. Thank you very much. I need some holiday spending money. Thank you very much. And he's driving like it. He is holding it down on this stage. Once you took that lead from Pope, looks like he has said, nope, I love this clean air. I love this nice space. Please stay away from me. I am living out my introvert tendencies here. Thank you very much. He is holding it down all by himself. He's leading them. They come to the line here with only 4 to go on the stage. See if Adamson has anything for him in the 2nd position. It seems like he is getting a little bit more antsy on the wheel there. So we did see in that last stage there, we saw those big moves towards the end of the stage, but it didn't pay off. It was a big gamble, and Pope came away with that stage 1 win. I'm loving the shout outs in the chat here. Love the fans. Keep them going. Hey, these boys have a lot to race for tonight. There's some cash on the line, so. Here we go. Burke across the line again. Just holding it down. But like I said, towards the end of the stage, I bet you will see a big move there. There are no certainties. I am certain, just like the Colts beating the Texans this weekend.
I hope so, boy.
Aggressive move. Oh, man. We will see an aggressive move towards the end of the stage here. Adamson's got a big run going to the high side on that big speed. But as you saw, he tried the high line there and lost a lot of speed from that run. So it's like Burke with 3 to go here. Another big run off of 4, though. So you're seeing him kind of catch that draft off of 4. Big run to the line. Is it going to be enough with only 3 to go on the stage? You're not seeing a lot of drivers try that inside lane at all. It's kind of like that mid lane, high lane. It's one of the things in the break there that Ray kind of mentioned to us is that kind of that mid-range, high side line there. Nobody really wants to go to the inside. And it seems like teamwork makes the dream work in this race tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, and the thing will be, a lot of these guys, if Timothy Pope sticks his nose out there, they may go with him because, he's such a high-profile driver and proven winner that they're going to be like, I'm going to go with the winner here. And you see the number 3 back there of Snyder poking his head down low. Oh, comes up into the other 3, slams him into the wall.
Ooh, just a little love tap. Just a
I'm sorry,
little love tap. That's
79 of Marshall. That's who that was. I'm sorry.
Ooh, big run off the backstretch there from Adamson. We'll see how much speed he's going to get on the front stretch here, see if he has anything for Burt. He keeps trying that high side line to get past him.
And it looks like they're distancing themselves from Pope. Lap 49 here. Coming into turn 1 and 2.
1 lap to go. Got 1 lap to go, Tim, in this stage. We'll see coming around 1 and 2 here. Burke's kind of holding that line here down the backstretch.
Oops.
See if Adamson can build up on any speed off of that run. He keeps trying that high side. Let's see if he goes low.
Oh. And look at Pope catch right back up.
Let's see if he tries to go low. It looks like Burke is just going to pull away for the stage win.
And Burke's going to bring it home.
And he comes to the line. Yes, sir. Big win from Burke there to take that. Jeremiah Burke with the stage 2 win. Congrats to my guy taking home the $25 stage win there. Congrats.
All right,
Hold it
I'm
down there in stage 2.
for the viewers. I'm gonna do a quick restart of iRacing because I'm not sure what is going on yet. I want to give you all the best game security
Here's your chance, y'all.
violation. Whoops.
Give your favorite driver a shout out in the chat. Let them know you're here watching. Give your guys give them that love. We are 2 stages down of a 4-stage race here, so we got still a lot more racing to go and a lot more on the line here, and see who's going to take home some more cash tonight, guys.
I'm gonna bring down Jeremiah for you to interview him. Hey Jeremiah, it's Tim and Will up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, yes, guys. How you doing?
Hey man, how is that stage 2 win there? How does it feel to be $25 richer there?
Hey, it's always good racing with these vigilante guys in here. I mean, we all started racing together with Ray in the big show here a while ago. Now we run our league on the Wednesday nights together, and man, running with these guys up front here today has just been a dream come true. It's a lot of fun.
And we spoke to Ray about the chassis he's built for tonight's race. How do you feel? We are seeing a lot of big runs. How do you feel the speed of these cars are doing tonight? I kind of saw once you got by yourself there, you kind of just pulled away from everybody.
Yeah, they're a lot looser actually than I was expecting. So I'm excited. They're handling really well, fast. I'm not having to lift. I haven't lifted at least once this whole race. So we're hauling butt, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun to drive.
What do you think the strategy is going to be here with about 50 laps to go? Do you feel like you're going to pull out another stage win here towards the end?
I'm gonna try hold on to it and see what we can do. Put 4 tires on, and we're just gonna go for another one. And I know one of my teammates actually is running a different strategy right now. He just stayed out, so see if he can see what he can pull off with a little bit older tires. And it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna start getting real interesting here at the end of the race.
And we got some fans watching tonight. Anybody want to shout out? We got you in stage 2 victory lane here.
Hey, I want to shout out Albert Anderson. I know he's out there on YouTube. He was supposed to be in the race tonight, but he got to work, so he's out there cheering us on. And it's anybody else, I don't know who else watching that I know, but I just appreciate all the fans out there. It's always more fun to put on a show for people when they're watching.
Alrighty, well that's Jeremiah Burke there. Good luck the rest of the race here, and let's see if you can pull out another $25 win there.
All right, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. That was Jeremiah Burke, winner of stage 2.
Ooh, he sounds amped. I love it. I love the exciting racing tonight, Tim. I love it. These boys are racing for cash every stage, and a lot of speed tonight. And he said once he got out there in the front, he just took it away. And I feel like that might be one of the guys. Him and Pope. I mean, that might be the two-headed monster we see here towards the end.
Okay, I think things may be fixed. I do apologize, everybody. But I do appreciate everybody bearing with us as we try to fix those issues. Things happen when you try to do a broadcast. And it's just always so interesting. But it looks like Peters did not go down pit road. Wittenberg. We're not going green this time. I just heard it over the radio. But right now we got some new leaders up here. Peters, Wittenberg, Kelly. All the top 3 right there. So this will be interesting. And now it doesn't tell me, since I left and came back, it doesn't tell me who went down pit road and who didn't. So I don't know if any 2-tire stops were made. Or things like that. But I guess we'll see once we take the green flag.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely be able to tell, Tim. We saw in that last the stage 2 run there, one guy that stayed out, it didn't take long. It took about a lap and a half for him to start filing back. So we'll definitely be able to tell which guy is in pit here. We're seeing some of the paint schemes kind of fade, kind of come back. It's all right though. That's iRacing for you. We're still in for a nice, exciting stage 3 here. Like you said, we got some different names at the top there. We got Peters, Wittenberg. We got Matt Keeley's even running up there. We got Burke, Adamson, Pope, and then it kind of just shuffles back into the names we've been calling all night. So I'm excited for stage 3.
Yeah, and these guys are going to bring us to the green flag next time by. As long as everybody gets caught back up and where they need to be. Just kind of going through the field here, making sure things are back to normal on my end.
On that one.
Man, so now I really don't know. Oh, this race is anybody's race. I'm telling you that right now. There's a lot of guys making good runs towards the front. A lot of guys playing strategy. You even heard Ray talk about strategy he's going to be playing as well. So we're halfway through this one, and we'll see what these guys can do.
Strategy all goes out the window in these type of formats, really. I mean, you can think you have a strategy, you think you got it locked down, but in this type of format with only one caution, my best advice, you get out in that top 5, you get out in that front pack, you make your move with about 3 or 4 to go on the stage, and you try to get out in that clean air. Because you can map it out all you want, but nothing, as we've seen just these first 2 stages here, nothing seems to really go to plan. You get that one caution, you get to kind of coast for a little bit, and then it's right back to the action. So
Peters gets a great run. That helps Kelly on that inside really well too. Wittenberg dropping back to third.
Run to start.
Now we're going to see what Burke and Pope are going to do. Get around Wittenberg.
And we'll see. Ooh, already a big run to the inside there. Big runs. Big runs already.
Wow.
Coming on the inside there.
And Jeremiah is going to waste no time to get back up into that lead position.
Oh, no. And he's got his man. He's got his shake and bake partner right behind him. He is going for the lead. They said, stop playing. We're taking that cash tonight.
And Mike Adamson down on the inside as well, right there in third place, comes along with him. Now Peters drops back to fifth.
It's kind of stuck up there the entire race.
Ooh, things are getting dicey.
Big battles. Ooh, big aggressive driving from everybody tonight. Big wheel movements by everybody.
Oh, and the 51, Mike Adamson, going to the inside of Timothy Pope. Is he going to be able to clear him?
Big run. He's going to, I think he might take it, Tim. I think he's going to get a big run off the corner. As we've seen all night, there's a lot of speed in these cars.
If he doesn't get around,
there's so much speed.
Jeremiah, he's going to have to
need help. He needs some help.
And Peters is coming back. And there he is. He's going to clear him. Coming out of turn 2.
And he's got the lead. Big run from Adamson there to take the lead. Big aggressive driving. We have seen it all night coming out forward, but he's got Timothy Burke right on his bumper. He said, I want that 25.
Oh, got a car in the wall back there.
Thank you very much. He has got, we just talked about it the other night, our Spotify rap. He's got that Johnny Cash. I got that train coming behind me. He knows it. He is all by himself out there in the lead. Oh, man, I am sweating for him right now. If he can just hold it down.
He's been great all night. That last segment, he finished in third. And here he is leading this one.
Oh, so much speed coming behind him. We'll see coming up 3 and 4 here if Burke makes that move, because you know he's going to have a lot of speed coming up that corner. So he's going to try anything aggressive to get by him. We see Pope kind of sniffing out a little move there, seeing if Burke kind of slips up a little bit.
And going through the team of drivers, it looks like he is a VGL driver as well with Jeremiah and Timothy. So all 3 teammates leading right there, 1, 2, 3.
I know we love talking about teamwork makes the dream work, but I feel like towards the end of these stages,
It goes out the
teamwork is
window.
not going to pay you $25. It's not going to put money in your pocket.
That's true.
You
But
know, towards the
maybe
end of these, you got to go for it.
maybe this is proof that they're not greedy. Like, hey, you know what? I got $25. Let's get you 25. They're like Oprah. You get $25. You get $25. You know.
Ooh, big speed. Big speed. I hate to interrupt you there, Tim, but we are seeing that big run.
No, you're good.
I love it.
And Timothy Pope keeps
What's that old saying?
looking.
There's no I in team, but there's an ME. So, I mean,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. Let's go back and take a look at mid-pack, about 12th place. Chandler Paul in that number 2. And there's Heath Rutherford. I'm so terrible with last names. I'm so sorry, guys. He's back up there in 13th place. And our biggest mover right now, let's take a look at that. Matt Hummel in that number 93, up 24 spots since the start of this race. He
Yes,
is
sir.
coming.
Great driving.
Ooh, little contact there between the 84 and 98. Coming off of turn 2.
And we've seen it tonight, Tim. If you can harness that speed and you can get those runs just right, you can gain a lot of positions on the track. It's whether or not you have enough help, you have enough guys working with you, you have enough, I guess you could say, homies to work with. I mean, it's all about finding those friends in the race tonight, because we're seeing it kind of in the back of the pack here. There's cars that are running by themselves. They're running good. They just don't have the help to get them out of the lead.
You know what? This is, I just had something come to my mind. First off, we need to get you a computer to run iRacing and a wheel. That's the first step. Second step, we need to have it's on your Christmas list?
It is. I was gonna say we have sent it out to Santa. It's out on the Christmas list.
Okay, I like to hear that. That's good. Because I think it'd be awesome to have like an annual broadcasting race, like where a bunch of broadcasters just race each other. I think that'd be great.
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely. This is exciting.
And as you see Ray Garcia making his way back up there, I see the flame on his hood making his way back up there, up to 13th. After that big wreck last stage. It looks like we've got people coming down pit road. Dustin, this could be some strategy. Number 37 coming down pit road.
Go in the stage here, so it could be.
It looks like we had somebody else coming down pit road too. Nope, doesn't look like anybody else was. But yeah, that could be some strategy playing out right there. As we look back up at the lead.
Around the lap 64 here. Got Adamson still at the lead after that big aggressive move to take the lead from Timothy Burke. But as we've seen in the first two stages here,
something happened. Ray Garcia
a cat and mouse here.
Got in a wreck. Let's go see if we can't see what happened here.
No caution yet, though.
Well,
none of those cautions are scarce tonight.
Something just crashed. Hold on. I'm stuck. I do apologize.
And again, as we're highlighting Ray here, I just wanted to give him a shout out and say thank you very much for having us on tonight. And we appreciate it. This has been a treat for us to watch these chassis, and he works pretty vigorously and pretty hard on making these things and engineering these rocket ships, as I said to him in the last breaks here. Yeah. Again, big shout out to Ray, and thank you very much for having us. Very exciting race tonight. He was pretty dead on with his picks too, as he was talking to us pre-broadcast here. With actually Adamson, it's not a name that he had mentioned to us, but definitely Timothy Burke was on there. Pope was on there for sure. Timothy Pope coming in with 2 wins on the season already, so those guys were definitely the favorites to win. But we are having Adamson up there running in the #1 position. But like you've seen a bit of a cat and mouse game between Timothy Burke and him, just to see. Give him the lead.
Caution is out.
Bit and make him feel good, and then just take it out. Caution is out. All right, caution is out. We're about to go here in this stage. And it has been This stage has been a little bit more chilled out than the last stages, but it's just because of the dominating racing from Timothy Burke and Jeremiah Burke, excuse me, and Timothy Pope up there in the top. So they're just holding it down and exchanging. We'll see though, because they got 25 apiece. So we'll see who wants to stack that money.
Do apologize, trying to get the my timer decided to freeze entirely, so I've never had so many problems. I do apologize, everybody. Gonna get that back up and fixed. Right now we're looking at Ray Garcia in that. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, yes. Now I.
And again, here, big.
Oh man!
Big shout out to the Big Show, sponsor of tonight's race. I know this is the 1-year anniversary of tonight's race, and got 12 previous winners racing tonight. So big shout out to the sponsor. Big shout out to those 12 previous winners we got racing tonight, and big shout out to the chat. Big shout out to the fans that are watching tonight. And if you're watching on 10-4 broadcast, give us a like, give us a share, all that good stuff. And if you want to shout out your favorite driver, shout out who you're watching tonight. You know, it's been some exciting racing so far. I know we got Jeremiah Burke and Timothy Pope up there kind of dominating the race, but if you're a fan of them, definitely give them a shout out. Give a shout out to Ray Garcia for putting us on tonight with those chassis too, keeping these cars pretty fast. Man, it's been Tim. How are you feeling? I know we've been having a little bit of technical difficulties, but how are you feeling so far with the action?
I'm feeling so good. I think I maybe fixed something. Let's see. I'm good. I'm loving the racing. It's been fantastic from start to end, or start to where we are now. Heath, just checking with him. Heath is up 28 spots since the drop of the green flag. That number 98 car is on the move.
Oh, these are rocket ships, Tim. I mean, you get them going, they're going. Oh man, Tim, if just kind of checking out the chat here, we got a Go Martin, get to 10 spot. Love you, Aunt Leah. We got a shout out there. We got a Go VRL boys from Waltrip Fan, 56 there. Go Shaw from Earth Chomp. We got a VR represent, 5 in the top 10 for stage 1. That was a big win for them in stage 1. From Josh Bittner there. Joy Shaw winning there from Some Child 44. Go Vigilante from Angelica there.
Look at the move by Rick Snyder. Look at the move by everybody right now. Wow.
Oh, man. Big run to start this stage 3.
Oh, and somebody's around in the back.
Kind of caught me off guard there. I was giving shout-outs to everybody, but we're back to exciting racing here in stage 3.
And look at that number 26 on that inside, Nick Ford. Oh, 52 into the wall.
And you are seeing Pope and Burke just scrape those dead flies off of the bumper and just say, we want that lead. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Because they are running up Adamson's bumper so hard, I'm getting Dale Earnhardt flashbacks right now.
And just to keep everybody updated, our pole setter back up into the top 10, Greg Blason right there in the number 35, right next to the number 3 green car. Oh, good save.
Oh, big check up there on the backstretch. Big check up.
And these guys are running and gunning because we got about 5 laps to go in this stage. They're trying to give it.
We're seeing a lot of names in this top 10 we haven't been calling tonight. From about that 4th spot down, these are a lot of names we have not been calling tonight. So let's see what these guys have there for Adamson, Pope, and Burke there. They've pretty much been dominating here this good quarter of the race.
And could we see our 3rd winner in a stage here tonight? So far we've had a different winner in each stage. So Mike could be that 3rd one.
I don't know, Tim. He's got a lot of speed coming behind him. Hey, all power to Adamson though. If he holds it down, he takes that stage 3 victory. He's got it. He's got about 3 laps to go here in the stage, and he can feel that money in his hand. He's about to make it rain. That $25. He can feel it. He knows he has it. He's been winning the stage the entire time. If he can just hold that train behind him back, he can pull it off. But I feel like we're going to see some aggressive wheel maneuvers, some aggressive driving from these guys to take the stage 3 victory.
And right now, look at that.
We're seeing
Bill sleeping that 61.
he
Up
tried.
20 spots.
That is that move, though. It is that move.
Unfortunately, nobody went with him. He's going to drop back to... well, he might drop back. Oh, yeah, he's going to probably on the backstretch fall back behind the 82 of Mike. Oh, the 26 makes a
Michigan is
move.
known for pretty close photo finishes in the past, and I feel like if you can get somebody to help you coming off 3 and 4 there, you're going to have so much speed coming to the line. I feel like that might be the way to go there to get that last stage victory, to win the race. I know we're talking about stage victories here with 1 to go in stage 3, but maybe that might be the winning strategy, to go to the inside with some help there towards the end.
And we might see somebody make a...
in stage 3, Tim.
We might see somebody make a power move like Shaw did in the end of stage 2.
Let's see Tim coming into 3 and 4. Let's see if we have any big moves from Pope here and Burt. Let's see going to the inside. Adamson's following him to the inside. Does he have it? Does he have the line? He has no help coming off 3 and 4. There's his help coming up right on the bumper. Getting a big move, and it's going to be Adamson taking stage 3 victory. Congratulations to Adamson for that stage 3 victory.
Wow, look at this whole gaggle back here.
Oh, man, he takes it.
All right, 3 different winners. Could we have a 4th different winner heading into the final stage?
Tim,
$50 is on the line.
Been going, we could. Big shout out to Mike Adamson there for the stage 3 victory and take
We're
home
gonna
that
go ahead and bring him in for us.
Man, great racing.
Hey, Mike, it's Tim and Will up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you made that look easy.
Woo.
No, ain't nothing easy out here.
Especially not with Timothy on your butt.
No, sir. I love racing with Tim.
But now, you know, 3rd winner here tonight, stage 3 win. How do you approach stage 4? Because it's going to be totally different than the rest of the race.
Yeah, you're just going to have to more or less go on the offensive side and just kind of let it unfold and see what happens.
Could you feel there was a lot of speed behind you with Burke and Pope? Could you feel that pressure? Could you feel the heat coming off the oven per se, or that line coming behind you?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you there. I had another person talking there for a second.
No, the line that was coming behind you with Burke and Pope. Could you feel that heat coming behind you? Could you feel that kind of line pressuring you throughout that stage?
No, not at all. I didn't feel any pressure behind me from Tim and Jeremiah.
No, just kind of, well, there you go, man. Well, congratulations on that stage 3 victory. And how do you feel? What's going to be the strategy to take that stage 4 and take the victory tonight?
Well, it's going to give it everything we got and bring home the steering wheel. Checkers or records.
If you ain't first, you're last.
That's it. All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck.
Mike, anybody want to shout out while we have you in stage 3 victory lane here? Anybody want to shout out?
Shout out to my kids. They're watching right now in the other room. Wish me luck. We'll go get them at the end.
All right. Good luck, Mike.
Thank you, guys.
Mike Adamson, your stage 3 winner, coming off pit road, still maintains the lead over these guys off pit road, but there's quite a few guys who stayed out. It puts Mike all the way back to 8th position. So, strategy has arrived. This is where things get dicey.
There you go, Tim. And I have loved it so far. I've loved the action so far. And again, shout out to Ray for having us tonight. And if you're tuning in, thank you for viewing, and thank you for the chat for shouting out all your favorite drivers tonight. And this might be the stage that strategy we talked about that you're finally wanting to pay off. This might be the stage to get it, because with only 24, probably going to be around 22, 21 to go here in this final stage, could be easy money to take home that $25.
25.
And,
It's
the
$50.
winner- Oh, this is true. This is the
Yeah.
final stage. Yes, sir, it is. So you take home that $50. Doesn't matter what you've done the past couple stages, the past 3 stages. You take home that last stage victory. It doesn't matter. So we'll see who holds it down, and see if those guys we've been calling all night, Jeremiah Burke and Timothy Pope, see if they get back there and hold it down again.
Man, I don't know. Now, see, this is going to be a much harder. Like, the past couple stages, there's been 1 or 2, 3, I think was the most guys that had stayed out in front of everybody else. But this time we've got 8 drivers who stayed out. So this is going to be a much more challenging maneuver than just getting by those couple of guys before. So. And all it takes is for a little slip up from somebody, and it's just chaos can erupt.
And we've seen it. We've seen a lot of speed from these guys. We've seen a lot of, although the speed's been there, we've seen a lot of aggressive kind of wheel movements there. We've seen the guys keep it clean tonight. We haven't seen we've seen checkups. We've seen kind of know when to kind of make those moves, kind of keep it clean. And, man, Tim, this is going to be an exciting shootout here with about 22-21 to go, man. I am pumped up for this last little bit.
Me too. It's going to be a fantastic finish to this race.
It is going to be great. Oh, man. Anybody have your eye on there in the final stage here, Tim?
I'm going to go. I'm going with Mike Addison. I really am. This final stage, depending on how he gets through this traffic, it could be everything. Green flag is in the air. We are back to racing.
Woo! 22 to go, Tim. Here we go on this final stage, stage 4 in the big show. The
And
1
right
year
here,
anniversary of this race.
this is what we're gonna be watching.
Let's take it home.
Mike Adamson in the outside lane, along with Timothy Pope on the inside lane. These are the first guys that went down pit road, and Timothy Pope's going to come out real strong down inside.
Ooh, big run from Pope.
That is major for Pope. Oh, and there it is. There it is.
Oh, big wreck in front. Big wreck on the front stretch.
We called it right in front of everybody.
There.
Pope clears
Big
it.
wreck. Hey, look who keeps it clean, though. We got
Oh,
keep
man.
rocking there.
Oh,
Another big wreck. We'll probably get that caution early. Yes, sir.
There it is.
Oh, man. What racing from Timothy Pope, though, to keep that car clean. Big shout out for Timothy Pope there. He's been showing it tonight, though. He's been showing those iRacing skills all night long. He's got $25 in his pocket. He just showed it right there, Wyatt. Oh, man. Exciting racing to start the stage 4.
Timothy's going to be singing that song by Macklemore, Thrift Shop. I got $50 in my pocket.
I don't know though, Tim. I mean, that was just a couple laps into the stage, and we've already seen wrecks. So we know the boys are going to be quite amped up, quite juiced to run this next couple. Probably say after the caution laps here, probably looking at around 16 to go, 17 to go. Man, this is exciting, Tim.
Trying to come back. Oh, it's not letting me go to the yellow flag. Why is it not? Trying to bring you all the yellow flag, but it's not. It's stuck. I swear this thing gonna make me mad tonight, guys. Yeah, it's stuck on that camera. Man, I don't know why this is happening. Hopefully for next race have this all fixed and figured out. But big wreck. A lot of good guys in that one. Ray Garcia got caught up in that one again. Matt Hemmel, Bill Sleep, Dave Mayberry, Joseph Martin, Chris Peters, Nick Ford, Danny Shaw, Greg Blason, your pole setter, Waylon McConnell, Ricky Wittenberg. I mean, the list goes on.
Oh man, that's unfortunate though too, because I know Waylon was running really good tonight, and I know it's no damage or anything tonight, but it is a bummer to be running up there in the top 10 all night, and then in the last stage, get caught up in a big one. And I know Peters too. He did that strategy you were talking about, Tim. He stayed out, but unfortunately, he did get caught up. So we shall see. I just want to jump over the chat real quick. We got a shout out to Dave Mayberry, Hot Rod Dave Mayberry. We got a shout out from JG Britt there. Go Rick Schneider from Jay Bauer there. And a lot of VGR racing fans, or VGL racing fans tonight. And definitely, if you're a fan of them, go follow them on social media, give them a like, all that good stuff. Show them your love. That's definitely what it's all about tonight. And Steve's going to take home this $50 prize in this last stage.
Man, this is going to be. This just sets it up for a wild outcome. Because right now, so things on this stage go a little different because they are. Yeah, I'm reading over the rules. One caution flag, but no yellow. Blah, blah, blah. The last stage, there can be a green, white, checkered.
I like it.
So
I've loved it so far, Tim. This has been exciting racing. This format with the one caution, because as you see, sometimes you get a caution, and it's a big one, like we saw in the last stage, or you get a couple cautions where it's just guys kind of crashing out by themselves, kind of getting loose. And I'm really enjoying this because it allows the guys to really just keep it wide open to kind of just see what these cars can do, see what these chassis that Ray built can handle. We're getting kind of a preview. He was telling us they're kind of like a mimic of the new cars. We've seen a lot of guys run that the number kind of closer up to the wheel well there. It's been close. We are seeing some strategies here kind of panning out, kind of seeing how the guys run. But as you saw in that the last start of that last stage there, it's getting a little dicey, getting a little sketchy. Caution here. We see Pope in second, Adamson in that fourth position. And Adamson is one of the guys we've been calling on tonight too, with Pope. Pope's been holding it down all race. He said, "I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna take this victory tonight. I'm gonna win this 1-year anniversary at the big show. I'm gonna show y'all how it's done tonight. I'm gonna hold it down." In this Chevrolet in the top position there, and our Toyota. He's the only Toyota in the top 5 actually. Oh, excuse me with the Toyota. Timothy Pope, the only Toyota up in the top 5. I might be a little bit of that Kyle Busch speed there. Who knows with those Toyotas, but we'll see.
And Scott up there, I want to give a shout out to him in that number 90 John Deere car, sitting in third. We've not talked about him a lot tonight, and he is where he needs to be heading into this final run. And another car, Jeff Napier in that number 40. And I don't think this is a good. Jeremiah's stuck in 6th right now. He was shuffled back in that shenanigans with those drivers that stayed out, so he didn't get as good as a start as the rest of these guys. So now he's going to have to battle through these other cars if he's going to want to get back up there and win this race.
Tim, I think we're in for a treat because we're going to have probably – Space car doesn't pull off here. We probably have about 15 to go. Still under caution here. I just want to give a shout-out to the chat there. We got a shout-out. Go Big Papa Patsa. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And it says, "You got that." That's from Shane. We got another VGR shout-out there from Mr. Rachi88 there, he said, go Jeremiah. So we got some more Jeremiah fans there in the chat. So, hey, we got people watching. This is exciting racing here. We're going to see who's going to take away the cash. It's going to be the winner of the 1-year anniversary of the big show. So we'll see, Tim. I'm really enjoying the different racing tonight, too, because it's not too often. I know me and you have done a few of these super speedway broadcasts with Daytona, Talladega, kind of the traditional tracks that everybody runs, but not a lot of people like to race Michigan or these obscure tracks as you would see in the NASCAR circuit.
Right.
I know in the real life NASCAR circuit, there's been talks of maybe taking them off the circuit or going to the, moving to more road courses, things like that. But I'm one that really appreciates the wide open speed, tracks where you don't really have to let off too much. You can just let the car kind of do its thing, and moving into all these road courses and all this stuff, you're not going to see that anymore. You're not going to see a lot of wide open runs or big runs coming off corners, as we can see. So again, shout out for picking Michigan, obscure track. I'm really enjoying these big runs. A lot of speed tonight, that's for sure. So I appreciate the different pace.
And that's one thing I always thought that would be interesting. Like they no longer race the oval at Indianapolis, but what if 1 year they did the road course, 1 year they did the oval, kind of like go back and forth, because then you kind of can have different winners. Because if you're good at the oval, you might not be good at the road course. So, it's just my thoughts.
Yeah. We'll see if the pace car kind of pulls off here. I know from living in Charlotte for quite a long time, we had the night race in October, and then, of course, the 600s during the day. So it was a different race, different winners, but now it's the Roval and everything. But here we go, guys. We got 16 to go in this stage, final stage.
Oh,
here.
and a big wreck on the
we got Pope
start.
On the Ooh, we got stacking up. We got stacking up
Oh,
on the back.
man.
Doesn't affect the leaders. Doesn't affect the leaders. We're still running, though, Tim. We're still running. A lot of cars are going to be tied up in that, but doesn't affect the leaders. The leaders are still running.
And look at that. Scott gets around Timothy Pope.
He's leading them down the backstretch. We got two guys we haven't been talking a lot about tonight, leading them around 3 and 4 tonight, man. They are coming for it. They're trying to take that $50 stage win. They are going for it.
And here comes Mike Adamson. I had counted him out. Or not Mike Adamson. Wrong person. I was thinking of Jeremiah. He's still back in 7th. I'm sorry. I got overexcited. But look at this.
Tim, I know. You get that speed coming off 3 and 4. Anybody who comes off there, you get excited. It doesn't matter who you are. You've got a lot of speed coming off 3 and 4. And we're seeing a big move from the inside there. And we're starting to see those names we've been talking about all night there in 3, 4, and 5. We got Pope, Adamson, Burt, and Napier right there, right behind him. We got Cool in 7th. We got Rutherford in 8th. Sleep in 9th. Hummel in 10th. I mean, it's still wide open. It's anybody's game right now. But we're seeing Paul and Pouts up there just kind of running away with it. We've kind of seen that in the past stages, though. Those cars kind of tandem up there at 1, 2. You can pull away from the rest of the pack. But he's going to have a lot of speed coming behind him in that VRL racing team.
And Chandler is one of those drivers that did not pit during that stop between stage 3 and 4. So, the question is, when did he last go in and what did he take? So, this is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. And Scott doing a great job in that 90 car. 12 laps to go. Oh, comes down and blocks Pope a little bit there. Pope now going to the inside with his teammates.
Big move to the outside. But he's by himself. Oh, that was a big aggressive move. Oh, no, it's going to leave the 2-car all by himself up there with Burke and Pope and Adamson coming with that fire, I guess you could say. Oh, and he was going to go for it. Pope, we saw that move to the inside there. He wants that lead back so bad. Him and Adamson and Burke, they're coming for it.
And here comes that 90 dropping to the
Another
inside.
big aggressive move to the inside.
doesn't have any help.
Oh man, Tim, we're coming to 10 to go. 10 to go.
Oh,
10
caution
shootout
flag.
here. Caution flag with 10 to go. Trying to simmer the boys down. Oh man.
Nick Ford, let's see where. Oh, it happened down on pits. Saw a couple drivers going down pit road.
Oh man, Tim. We are I'm loving it. This is exciting action here with 10 to go.
It's going to bring them right back up for a good finish.
Tim, I wonder if we could bring Timothy Pope in for an interview. You think we can get a copy from him?
Yeah, let's bring him in. Oh, well, if I click on the right button, and he's here.
Hey Tim, you got Tim and Will up in the booth here. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got second position, holding it down. How you feeling so far with 10 to go here in this final stage?
Feeling pretty good. Just sitting here riding.
That's it. Yes, sir. Now, what do you think the strategy is going to be here with that 10 to go? Do you think your teammates, you guys are going to tan them up, try to take that lead over, or what do you think is going to happen here?
I don't know. Two's with us, too, so I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're going to race it out, or we're going to stand in line, or what we're going to do.
That's it.
Now, I see quite a few guys behind you pitting. Do you think that's going to play out at all for you guys? Like, is that going to affect what you guys do?
Nah, it shouldn't affect us any. Tires don't wear that bad in these cars, so it shouldn't really matter, I don't think. As long as we can hold the top few spots.
Awesome. Okay, good. Well, good luck. You got looks like when we come back green, you'll have about 5 laps to go-ish. So good luck out there, Tim.
All righty.
That was Timothy Pope, second place right now. Been running that top 5 all day. Actually, probably could say top 3.
Yes, sir. He's got 2 wins on the season. He's showing it wide tonight, that's for sure. He's got that Racing for Christ sponsor on there. He's trying to take home that cash. He sounds pretty chill in the car, so he's kind of keeping it cool on the wheel. We'll see if that stays the norm here with what'd you say, about 7-6 to go here.
Yeah.
See if he keeps it cool under caution. And again, as we're under caution, I know I do every caution. Big shout out to everybody tuning in tonight, watching your favorite drivers. I know we got kids watching, we got adults watching, we got siblings watching, all that good stuff. So big racing tonight, exciting racing tonight. Hope we've kept you guys entertained here on the broadcast. And again, if you could give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll be on to broadcast a few other stuff. I know me and Tim do speedway races, so if you could. If you love iRacing, you love racing in general, definitely tune into us. And we love to keep it entertaining for you. Love to kind of spice it up, keep it funny a little bit. But nothing's funny about 6-7 to go here with $50 on the line, that's for sure.
Oh, no. I mean, that's pace car lights are off. We're going to be going green this time by, so that's going to give us about 7 laps to go here. Man, I can feel the tension with these drivers. You know, Tim is calm. He's better than I am because I would not be calm right now. You know, I think maybe, that could be a problem I have in iRacing is I don't stay calm in these situations because I get so antsy and you don't know what the other drivers are going to do. But, these guys have raced around each other for a whole year now and they know each other's driving styles. They know where they're going to run. They know their lines. So that probably makes you a lot more comfortable.
And I love the Dale Earnhardt Sr. vibes I get from Pope when we do these interviews with him, because even in the stage victory and under caution here, we interview him. He's very stoic, very to the point. Very, I'm just going to drive this car. I'm going to win races. No frills, nothing funny. I'm taking home the victory tonight, and you gotta respect it. So we'll see.
And the pace car is off. Green flag is in the air. Oh, major checkup on that inside lane. Oh, big wreck. It takes out all the leaders. Everybody. The whole field.
Big wreck on the front stretch. The leaders are tangled up on the front stretch, going across the line. Oh, man, the leaders. We had
This
Burke, we had
changes everything.
Adelson, everybody.
Right
Everybody
now,
was tangled
no
up in
caution
that.
flag. Dustin
No caution flags.
is your leader.
We're done with caution flags right now.
Chris Peterson's in second.
Oh, man, talk about shaking it up, Tim. Wow.
I am.
stretch.
I don't even know what to say. This is
All I can say is we got
unbelievable.
7 to go. We got Real out in the front. And it looks like he might be taking home $50, Tim.
He is
that's just
2
racing.
seconds ahead, but they are catching him fast. They have a lot of more people with them.
I don't know. It's going to be close.
They're gaining
Dustin.
about a half a second a lap. More than that, actually.
Make sure I got the name here.
And now, Jeff goes to the inside. Up 22 spots just to drop of this green flag. There's Matt Hummel, Kelly, Chris Peters,
Hummel.
Chandler Paul.
You got Keel. This is going to be a shot with 5 to go here. We got names we haven't been calling all night long. This is very exciting, Tim. Got Real, Napier, Hummel, Keel.
There he is.
Jones, round
They're
out
a
the top
half a
5.
second behind him. They're there. This is going to be a shootout.
Coming around 3 and 4 here. That's the speed corner
Look
right there.
at how fast they're going.
Napier to the outside. He's going for it to the outside.
Oh, but
Big
Kelly.
move down. Oh, big move. We got 3 to go. We got 3 wide going to the line. He fouls back in. This is where we had the wreck before on the front stretch. We got tight. Oh, he goes to the inside.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Big run down. Oh, we got a caution flag. We got a caution flag, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Caution flag.
Oh, man.
Wow, it looks like Real is going to be your race leader there when the caution dropped. Wow.
Okay, so
Wow.
now that we have a caution, we're able to go back and see
Wow.
the chaos that erupted at the green flag.
Man. I honestly haven't caught my breath, Tim. I don't know.
I haven't either.
How the drivers are feeling, but that was quite the start.
Okay, so we're going to go back
Yeah.
and we're going to watch this in slow-mo, okay? Now, you see these drivers start checking out. The 98, the 93, the 01 gets slammed into the outside lane, hits the 90. The 01 gets hit. The 51 gets hit. 2 spins his tires, goes up into the 728. The 37 squeaks by all of this. So now you have all of your main guys in this mess. Comes down, hits Heath, gets into the
98,
23.
unfortunately, gets tied up in it there.
The 82,
Oh,
the
man.
22, the 15, the 42, the
A
4.
lot of big names there,
Shaw. And there's Pope.
fortunately.
Comes back up the track, gets hit again. Oh, man. Just
Unfortunate.
a mess.
And that you do see it though. You see the wheels spin. You see cars kind of check up. We've been seeing it actually on the green flag runs tonight too. Cars with so much speed, you have to check up. I mean, it's just how these cars are running tonight, running really fast. But that was just unfortunate. We'll see though, because these cars have no damage, and we'll see how much positions. We're gonna have 2 to go here. Might be that green-white checker we were talking about here. We're gonna have 2 to go to finish this race up, and man, what a race so far.
And Timothy Pope back in 12th right now. So it's going to be a battle for him to get up there. Ray Garcia up in 9th. Chris Peters in 6th. Some other notables, Mike Adamson back in 17th. Very unfortunate. Having a great day. Scott in that number 90 John Deere car back in 16th. Another day ruined. Heath in that number 98 was having a fantastic day back in 19th. Your pole setter back in 23rd right now. Just going through here trying to find Jeremiah Burke. All the way back in 28th right now. This is it's. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be a challenge. I am looking at my notes here, though, Tim. There is a name with 3 to go here that we've kind of mentioned a little bit. I'm looking at my notes. It was mentioned as a sleeper before tonight's race.
Okay.
That's Matt Hummel in that 93 car. Right.
Yes.
He has been a sleeper. He's been running good all night. He's avoided the big ones. And now he has a chance to take home $50 cash money. We shall see if he can take it out. But he was definitely one of those guys, one of those sleeper picks.
Yep.
We're probably going to have another caution lap here under caution. Again, like to do every caution lap, give a shout out to everybody tuning in tonight. Big shout out to Ray Garcia, actually running in the 9th position. So big shout out to him for the top 10. Putting on everything tonight and doing the chassis for the race car. I know the guys are loving it so far. We're really appreciative of Ray, and thank you very much for having us. And we're loving it. We love the format. We love the speed, and this has been exciting so far. How about you, Tim?
Man, I love every single race Ray brings me on board for here at the Big Show. It never disappoints. It's always great racing down to the end. And, I mean, you really never know who's going to win this thing because these guys keep it entertaining and lively every single time.
Oh, yeah, and we've seen it tonight, especially coming off 3 and 4. That's the power corner, I guess. You could say, almost reminisce of the old Hot Wheels tracks. You hit those little power boosters and you just go. That's what I've seen off of 3 and 4 tonight. 3 to go. We're going to – I don't think this is going to be the last caution. We're going to see probably some more big wrecks, more things that the race car pulls off here. And this is where we saw the big pile up before. So we'll see if the boys can keep it clean here with
Green
3 to
flag.
go.
Oh, and cars diving down in the back there. Dustin gets off to a great start. Just want to kind of check through the
Hummel
field.
with a lot of speed. They're going to the inside.
Go back up front. And number 93 is looking good. Up 24 spots since the drop of the green flag. Our biggest mover of the night right now.
We go Hummel on the 93. Coming in that second position with 2 to go here. Coming down the backstretch. He is coming quick, fast, and in a hurry, ladies and gentlemen. He is coming for that position. Ooh, kind of tapped him a little bit coming into 3 and 4 there.
Look
He
at
is
that
coming
push.
with that speed.
Oh, no, we got a big wreck and
Something
happened.
behind him. We got a wreck behind him. It doesn't affect the leaders, though. They're still racing. I really like that format. If it doesn't affect the leaders, you let the boys race. We got Napier. We got Keel. We got some easy racing up there, but you got to know we got a final lap here. 1 to go. Coming around 1 and 2 to the backstretch. We'll see if Hummel has anything for real coming around the backstretch here. See if he can get that big run. He's either got to go to the inside, outside. He's got to pick a lane. It's going to be 2 cars.
He's going to dive to the inside.
He's going to dive to the inside. Here we go. See if he has enough speed. And he gets shut down by Rio coming down there on 3 and 4.
Oh, gosh.
See if Rio can lead him around the front stretch.
I'm so sorry.
Rio's going to take it, and it's going to be Rio with the stage 4 victory. And Hummel comes in second. Peters in third. Jones in fourth.
And Jones, what a run for him.
Man.
He, at that last caution, he was in the wall, but he started driving the wheels off that thing. Come home in 4th place. Brian Lucan coming in 5th. Landon coming in 6th. Mike Addison made it all the way up to 7th after those fresh tires. Dave Mayberry in 8th. Jess Vaught in 9th. Greg Blason, your pole sitter, 10th position. Danny Shaw in 11th. Jeremiah Burke, who is won a stage here tonight, coming home in 12th. And Sylvian coming home in 13th. Bill Sleep 14th. Joseph Martin comes home in 15th. Jorg comes home in 16th. Scott 17th. Mike 18th. Chandler Paul 19th. And Heath Rutherford coming home in 20th.
Man.
There they are, all
Congrats to our race winner.
celebrating.
There we go, burning it down. Congratulations to our race winner there. $50 richer, my man. Congratulations to our race winner. Hummel coming in second, Peters in third. Man, exciting racing there towards the finish. That was awesome.
Hey, Dustin,
Great race.
Tim and Will up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, what a way to pull that one off.
I can't breathe.
See, that's exactly
Dustin.
how I
Good
would be
job.
feeling.
Whew, that was a crazy race.
When that caution came out, it had to make your whole just everything flip upside down and go, oh man, now everybody's gonna be right here.
All I know is they all wrecked in front of me. The Lord just parted the waters. I just went right through.
I think we should start putting Moses on the front of your car.
There you go. Oh man, that was crazy.
Well, congratulations on this win. I just, what's great about these situations is you could be anywhere and come home with a victory.
Yeah, I run out of gas earlier and had to come in, roll in out of gas, and got back and got my lap back and took a home win for the Vigilante Racing League.
Yeah, you guys came out
We got
and
a race
dominated
winner,
tonight.
Yep.
Dustin Real here. Dustin, do you know what you're going to spend your $50 on? You're $50 richer? Or?
Hopefully the new trucks that come out. That's what I'm hoping.
He's going to
There
Disney
you
World.
go. That's it.
Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Lane here.
Just our league, man. Our league is so competitive, and these cars, man, they kind of even the playing field, but you just got to be clean at the end in these cars, and that's pretty much it.
That's
Honestly,
it.
can't
Well,
hear
great
y'all
run
because
there,
my
Dustin.
teammates are smoking me out in checkered lane.
we see that on the stream here, Dustin. Well, congratulations again, man, and great racing there in stage 4. And thank you for having us, and congratulations on the win there.
And yeah, hey, I want to thank Ray because we started with Ray in the beginning. I mean, it was like 10 of us that started with Ray, and I was there from the beginning. So it's pretty cool to take this home.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, good luck and have a great Christmas, man.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Y'all did a good job.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Have a great night.
And that was the winner. Just unbelievable how that unfolded. I'm going to see if we can't get Matt Himmel in here.
All right, my guys are ready for interviews. If you guys want to start talking to some of these,
Awesome. Wild finish.
Yes, sir. We just spoke to the race winner there, Dustin Rio, and man, he was amped to win this one. He said he was having trouble breathing there towards the end, so he was amped.
Well, we got Matt in here now. Matt came home in second place. Matt, you were so close to that one. I mean, take me through that caution flag that came out and then the final laps.
Well, first off, man, there's a bunch to talk about in that race. It was just a fun race in general. Had to come up from 26th and about lap 24 when the caution came out. Guy pulled out in front of me. I flew up in the catch fence and got stuck. Went about 2 or 3 laps down. Luckily, we're able to get our laps back in. It was a drive. I mean, I gambled it to kind of be up front during that end of the second stage or in the middle of the second stage. I didn't take tires. I took fuel only, and because I had confidence that the car was going to be all right if I didn't take tires. And, man, I'm shaking. Definitely a fun race. Knew I should have made a move towards the second as soon as the green flag came out. And I didn't, but congratulations to the 37 on winning, man. It was a fun race. Got to give a shout out to Ray and the Big Show. Been doing these lobbies for a little bit and finally become a Big Show driver, and couldn't miss the opportunity to do this race tonight.
Well, I mean,
Talking to Matt Homer here, second place finisher there. You were kind of mentioning there the speed of the cars. What do you feel like kind of played out there with those chassis tonight? What do you feel like was the best thing? I know kind of Ray put this together for everybody. How do you feel like everything ran tonight?
Excellent. Definitely ran a lot. Excellent. Definitely, good group of guys out here running. I think we had 35 tonight, 36 show up. Definitely, a lot of single file racing. That was the best way to go. If you had a little bit of tire fall off, you'd always hit the high line to always hit the high line if you're getting tight, and there wasn't much fall off. So definitely a good setup made by the big show guys, and man, I'm still shaking.
Well, hey, if it calms you down at all, you are taking home $15 tonight. So if that calms you down at all for your second place finish, you're going to be taking home $15. So congratulations.
Appreciate it, guys. Gotta give a big shout out to a bunch of guys. Big show, you guys for broadcasting. My broadcast guys at MaxB TV, they've been with me since I joined iRacing. Color Teal, he made the paint scheme. It's a new paint scheme that we've been running all week. Everybody who's here pretty much. It's been a fun race. Definitely love these cars. Definitely a lot better than Gen 6. Definitely one of my favorite tracks to run it. I mean, Michigan's only about an hour and 45 away, so it's fun coming here to race and try to hard charge for money.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for the show that you put on, and once again, congratulations on second place.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
That was Matt Hummel coming home in second place. Now we're going to bring in Chris Peters. Hey, Chris, it's Tim and Will up in the booth.
He's coming quick.
Hey there.
Hey, man. What a wild finish. Coming home in third place, up 16 spots from where you started. I believe you were you in the guys that stayed out after stage 3?
Yeah, I noticed
Okay.
with when the caution came out, I was trying to pit. I knew 10 laps on the tires wasn't going to be too bad, so I gained all that track position. And coming from the back, I was like, that's the only chance we're going to have at a good run. So staying out definitely helped get that position. And then we ended up having a penalty, had to come from the back again, ended up in that wreck, and ended up at the back again, and somehow finished third.
Hey, I mean, I would take that as a victory with everything you were able to overcome this race. I know I saw your car up at the front a couple of times, and then on that last restart, you were able to, I think you started 6th, actually, and you're able to bring it home for third place. I mean, congratulations, really.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I was just hoping to get a top 5 restart in there, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if they're gonna have another big one here, and you're gonna expect it at the front since we're all racing for a good finish, and managed to. I guess a couple guys wrecked off too, and I managed to catch the draft and drive by a few cars there with 1 to go and get a podium here. So very happy.
Heck yeah, you're taking home $15 tonight. What are you gonna spend it on?
More iRacing tracks.
Yeah. I love it.
There we go.
I want to give a big shout out to Maconi Setup Shop. They helped me a lot. Get some laps with them, and they've got some great stuff, and they've given me a lot of advice and help to run good on these tracks.
And that's a nice paint job too.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you, sir. That all trade and paints right there. You can get pretty creative with it.
Yeah. Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Congratulations on the third place finish.
Yeah, I want to say a shout out to Ray. You know, he's hosted races on here numerous amounts of times. He puts a lot of time and effort into this, and I'd like to thank him for everything he does. Thank you guys for great coverage. Maconi Setup Shop again. A couple of local businesses that sponsor my car and race at the local track, McRae Trucking and Carmen Concrete here in Manitoba, Canada. I'm from the Great North.
Awesome. So I can't complain about me being cold when it's only like 40 something.
It's -7
We
Celsius
brought the
here
heat.
today.
Woo!
We brought the heat in tonight's race, though. We hopefully warmed you up a little bit.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you myself. This is Ray. I want to say thank you to Chris. Chris, thank you for racing with us on the weekends and being a good sport every time. I know, accidents happen, and we had accidents today. but you showed that determination and perseverance can really pay off in these stage races. So I appreciate you hanging with us.
I appreciate it so much, Ray. I wasn't feeling too confident at the start there when I got that pit road penalty, but I was like, you got nothing to lose. Let's roll the strategy, see where we go, and here we are.
Awesome.
So thank you very much.
Well, congratulations on third place. You overcame a lot tonight, so congratulations on that.
Yeah, I felt like we did the hard charger award a couple times coming from the back twice. So
yeah, actually, let's see.
Fun. I think he gets that's a $10 payout because he started 26th and finished in second.
Yeah, I didn't get the hard charger. The other guy did. We passed a lot of cars numerous times.
Great job. Great driving.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all your work and effort tonight, and hopefully we can get another one of these up one day.
Yeah, end of next month.
There we go.
Awesome.
I'm going to bring down Brian Lucan, who finished 5th in that race.
Okay,
I'm gonna
good.
Bring him in. Here he comes.
Thanks, Chris.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Who we bringing down? Jeff?
Lucan.
Lucan. Oh, there he is. Okay, I got
here
it.
He is. Here he comes. Here he is.
There we go.
Hello.
I'd like to welcome in Brian Lucan.
Hello.
Brian coming home
Congratulations,
in
Brian.
fifth.
P5 finish.
Thank you.
Oh, you go ahead, Will. Sorry.
No, you're all right, Tim. I was just going to ask you what strategy you think paid off for you to get that P5 finish tonight. How do you feel like the track ran for you tonight?
The setup was amazing. Ray did a great job myself. Really helped my car handling a lot. The strategy going into the race, so I try to stick to it best I could. First half race was being conservative, saved the car and tires, and second half just went all out and got me P5s with the help of a few wrecks, but it worked out.
I was just about to ask you there. What do you think avoiding a few of those wrecks there, as you saw? Because throughout the race there, we saw Timothy Pope kind of hold it down, and Jeremiah Burke up there 1-2. Saw those guys get tangled up, kind of open the door for you there. Did you kind of see that coming, or were you surprised there that they got tangled up?
I knew they were going to wreck, especially since they were being aggressive since the drop of the green flag, so it was bound to happen eventually. Netco did help me a little bit get through some of those wrecks, which has happened to me a lot, especially in big show races, so I'm thankful for that sometimes, unlike other people. But yeah, it was a lot of wrecks this race, but overall it was a great race.
Oh man, well, congratulations on the P5 finish there. You are going to be taking home $15 for that top 5. Anybody you want to give a shout out to while you got the mic?
I'm gonna give a shout out to Ray. For the little under a year I've been part of the big show, he's helped me out so much on iRacing. I'm coming up to my 1 year of iRacing. He's helped me out a tremendous amount. He's helped me out pretty much with all the cars, the NASCAR cars. He's helped me learn how to qualify and race well, save tires. He's helped me with everything.
Oh man, again, well, thank you very much to Ray, and thank you for your great finish tonight, P5, and $15 richer. What are you going to spend your money on?
iRacing stuff, basically.
I love it.
And it seems like that's the trend for everybody.
Yeah.
There's never enough.
Oh, man. Well, congratulations again, and have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right, let me bring in the one guy we didn't get a chance to talk to earlier. Let's bring him in. Joseph, are you available?
I am.
All right, Joseph, let me introduce you to the broadcast team of Tim Hammond and Big Wills. Go ahead, drivers. Go ahead, guys.
Man, Joseph, I can't say enough about your driving because quite a few times in that race, you were the hard charger. I mean, even after the end of this one, you still let me see where you finished 17 spots ahead of where you qualified. And I mean, at one point, I looked at you and you were like 26 ahead of where you had qualified. What, I think about me being 9 years old and we didn't have things like this yet. But if I was 9, I don't think I would have been able to have one. What's it like, just being able to go out here and race with these guys and really compete with these guys?
It's a lot of fun, and it's definitely good experience to race with experienced guys who are really fast at these tracks like this and who do a lot of things like this.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I'm impressed with you because, you're able to hold your line. You're
Yeah.
able to. What wheel do you use, or
Logitech wheel.
do you does it have a clutch and everything?
Nope.
No. Okay. Okay. Well, I was about to bow down to you if you were using a clutch. I was I was just say 9-year-old Tim ain't gonna be using no clutch.
Yeah.
But I
Talking to
mean,
Joseph Martin here, at 9 years old, iRacing. Congratulations, Joseph, on your P15 tonight. How do you feel like the race went for you?
It was very eventful. A lot of wrecks, and I just got caught up in a lot of wrecks, and it was frustrating throughout the night and throughout the race. But it's just racing.
Just racing. Now, who's your favorite NASCAR driver? Who do you try to race like in the simulator?
Kyle Larson.
all right.
No, that's a good driver. That's a good driver to like. That's definitely. Hey, yeah, I think you would be proud of you for that 15th place finish tonight against all the grown men, probably like 3-4 times your age. So great job, Joseph.
Thank you.
Well, we got you on the mic here. I know we had some fans in the chat that were kind of shouting you out, giving you a good shout out there. Anybody you want to shout out to that might be watching tonight?
My mom, dad, family, siblings, kind of just my whole family, really.
There you go. That's a big. Anything on your Christmas list? Anything coming up that you're asking for?
Not yet, no.
More
Not
iRacing stuff.
yet. There you go. More iRacing stuff. Well, congratulations, Joseph. Great run tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. Joseph races with us on the weekends, and again, he's no stranger to the top 5 and to wins. Very competitive for his age, being the youngest one of all these grown men that he's racing against. He does remarkably well.
Yeah.
I saw it tonight. As you said, he got caught up in a few of those little early wrecks, but hey, to still pull out that P15, especially with those big wrecks at the end, that takes some skillful driving, especially with these chassis as identical as they are. So again, great job, Joseph.
And to keep calm and not get frustrated. I know that's that is so hard to do. The longer you race, you kind of get in your own head, and you kind of can get frustrated. But I mean, you took it well, and you brought it back, and still finished strong.
Joseph?
No, it's okay. Was there anybody else you wanted us to talk to, Ray?
Yeah, I'm going to bring down our pole sitter, Greg Blazin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we spoke to him a little earlier, but let me grab him and bring him down, and let's chat with him about how his race went. Here you go. Let's introduce Greg Blazin, the driver of the 35.
Hey, Greg, you're able to pull off. We talked to you at the beginning of the race for that pole. Kind of take us through how your race went.
It went a little. It was a little crazy. For some reason, I got taken out right at the end of the first stage, and it pushed me all the way back. And we passed the start finish, so I don't understand that. But it's just surviving after that. I think I went from 23rd all the way up to 10th right at the end there, so it ended up pretty well.
Yeah, you're able to. 10th. So I mean, given everything, I know you got caught up in a couple of those wrecks when I was looking for you, but every time you were bringing it back to the front. And what kind of, after the first stage, what kind of strategy did you start trying to play?
I was just trying to stay like in the outside line, the quicker line, because a lot of people were dropping down, and usually there's only maybe 2 or 3 people down there. So just try to stay in the outside line and work your way back in, and try to avoid the wrecks and work your way through that. And was hoping to be up in the top 5 or at least the top 10 at the end of that, the third stage, but that didn't work out. But it did in the end, so I had a lot of fun. It was great, and want to say thanks to Ray for putting on all these races and stuff. He does a great job. He like I said, I was 23rd and finished 10th. So he makes it so everybody has a chance all the way through the race. So
Yeah.
had a great time.
Awesome. Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Maybe my wife. I don't know if she's watching or not. She might be. I haven't seen her since she got home from work. But hello, Jamie. And again, thank you, Ray. You're awesome. You do a great job, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. Thanks for racing with us all these months and weeks that we spend out here.
Yep, I just want to hang in there with you guys. I have a lot of fun with you, and like I said, you keep it fair and you keep it so everybody has a chance. So we appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Awesome. Well, thanks
Great
again for
run.
coming out, Greg.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Tim. We appreciate you guys coming out and showing off the big show. We have a lot of fun, and we appreciate it.
Awesome. I appreciate that too.
All right, Greg, I'm going to review after the race if you want to hang out with me. Or when I'm done with these interviews, we'll review accidents and such.
Yeah,
I'm going to introduce Landon Gentry to the conversation.
Okay.
Landon, go ahead, Landon.
Hey, Landon.
Hello.
Coming home in 6th place, up 21 spots from the drop of the green flag. So, I mean, that, after the crazy race that we witnessed, kind of take me through how your race went.
So I got flipped on the first stage. I don't know what lap it was. It was a pretty big flip. Went to dead last. In stage 2, I gained some spots on pit lane. Got caught up in another wreck, I'm pretty sure. Gained some spots going to stage 3. Got a speeding penalty. I went like 1 mile per hour over. Went back to the back. And just pretty much made my way back up as we came to the finish.
Take me through, that big wreck at near the end of stage 4. How were you able to maneuver through that?
The one on the restart?
Yeah. Yeah, the big one.
I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
How I made it through.
I can believe that. Sometimes you just close your eyes and kind of help you make it through.
Yeah.
But how old are you?
I am 12.
12. Nice. And man, this is great having younger guys like you and Joseph racing on iRacing and being able to hold your own against all these other guys who've been in it for. I think been a member for iRacing for 10 years. So when you were 2 years old, I started iRacing. So I mean, it's a long time.
Yeah.
But
hey, Landon, Will here. Congratulations on P6. You finished just outside the money there. How do you feel like the cars ran tonight? Do you feel like you had a lot of speed? Do you feel like you were competing with everybody tonight, or you feel like you just kind of slid in there with those big regs?
I felt pretty good. I really like these cars at Michigan. They're actually one of my favorite combos.
What
kind of light it up a little bit.
What do you love about iRacing?
Just being able to race with actual drivers and stuff.
Yeah, because I just always wondered, because when I think about when I was growing up, the options to race online was not there. We were playing on Nintendo 64, NASCAR 99. That's all we got. But the capability that you guys have nowadays to be able to go out and race online with all these other guys, I mean, it's just got to be so awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, again,
Landon, while we have you in the broadcast here, is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to? Anybody? I know you were tuning in along with the broadcast. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody that may have been watching you tonight?
Probably my Team Young Guns. I think in the chat he was supporting me. I'm not quite sure. I know he was watching. A few of them were.
There you go. Well,
awesome.
Congratulations on a P6 tonight. Great run.
Yeah, the three young guys we have Landon at 12, Joe at 9, and Heath at 15, going to be 16, I believe, next month.
Heath was killing it.
Yeah, Heath was also one of those guys from the back to the front. He's always the top 5, but he got collected in one of
He-
those wrecks along with me.
Yeah.
As far as my race is concerned, I went to the back to the front. Well, I started out at P10. Early on, I was running P5, and then there was that accident in the front that got collected and sent me to the back. I was P30 and worked my way back to P9 and then back to P6, and then I got collected in that big wreck on the restart, went back to the back, made it back up to P11, and I was in 8th there at the last lap when that accident happened on the high side, and they came down and collected me. So that ruined my chances. I had a shot at top 5, but, it is what it is. It's, it's racing.
Yeah.
It's great racing, though, Ray. We saw you bouncing in and out of
racing.
the top 10 there, as you were saying.
Yeah. It's tough to get, if you're dead last, it's, you got to pass a lot of cars.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working together with Greg and some of the others to stay in line with Heath. We're on the radio working together to stay single file. It's faster single file than it is side by side. And luckily those in front of us were side by side, which slows them down. There's a 5 mile an hour difference between single file cars and side by side cars. So it's a huge aero difference. So we were able to make up those positions. Heath, we had our strategy in the second stage. And as we were communicating, I was telling him not to panic because we were in 28, 29, 30. I said, don't panic. We'll use the next stage to make up 10 spots. That'll get us right around maybe 15th, 16th. And then the final stage, let's get ourselves to top 10 and we'll have a shot at it. And we did. Heath was up there. I was up there. Greg was up there. But, that last wreck changed the outcome.
Right. Well, congratulations on another fantastic race that you've put together, Ray. I all the time in the Discord server, I always get notifications of when you guys are racing, which is a lot. And guys are always showing up no matter what time. I mean, it could be the middle of the night because I drive a truck overnight, and I'm like, oh, Ray's up racing right now. So
well, usually I'm testing, late at night since I'm on the West Coast and most of my drivers are East Coast drivers. There's only like 2 exceptions. That's when I do my chassis work when it's
Right.
by myself. I'm working on each car and getting ready for another race for the next weekend.
Right.
Like I've been working on perfecting the Auto Club track. I have a little bit more tweaking on the suspension because it's a bumpy track.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to get that under control so I can get the tire wear a little bit better. And then the next race will be at California, which will be at the end of next month.
Nice.
So we'll do this. We'll do this one again, but we'll do it at Auto Club next time.
Awesome.
Well, I don't know for Tim, but thank you very much, Ray, for having us tonight. I know this track ran fast. Those chassis were engineered like rocket ships tonight. I think a lot of checking up, a lot of fast runs coming off 3 and 4, and man, what a treat, bro. Thank you for having us tonight, man. That was just
fantastic. And great job
race, and there was a lot on the line too. So there's a lot of exciting. Those boys had a lot to race for tonight. So thank you for having us, Ray.
And great job with the broadcast as usual. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys at the end of next month.
Awesome. Thank you.
We'll get 2022 off with a big show and with a big push.
Yeah, well, that'd be great.
All right. On behalf of my drivers at the big show and those at the VGL, we'd like to thank the 10-4 broadcasting team for broadcasting our 1-year racerversary, 100 laps at the Michigan Motor Speedway. Thank you, boys.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
From all of us here at 10-4 Broadcasting, on behalf of Will and myself, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. And everybody that's watching, we hope that you have a great holiday season.